What's going on, guys? Stefan here. Today I'm going to teach you how to control the ball out of the air. This skill is absolutely vital if you're looking to improve your game. You need to have the quality, the composure, and the confidence to take a good first touch out of the air to keep control of the ball for your team. Especially when you're under pressure, you need to keep close control of the ball so it doesn't stray too far off so a defender can come in and take it off of you. This is one of the most difficult skills to master in the game, but today I'm going to teach you how to do it. So the key to taking the ball out of the air is just knowing which part of the foot to use. So when you're controlling the ball out of the air, it's super important to use your toes, not your laces, to soften the ball down. There are 3 key steps to effectively control the ball out of the air, with the first being the preparation, the second being the contact, and the third being the control. So what you want to do to prepare to control the ball is, as the ball is coming down, you want to angle your toes up towards you. You don't want to point your toes down because that's going to show your laces and make it more difficult to control the ball with your toes. Now that you have your toes pointed up to prepare to meet the ball, we're going to talk about the contact. As the ball is coming down, you're going to raise your legs slightly to create that initial contact with the ball. And again, we're contacting the ball with the toes and not the laces. This is going to allow us to soften the ball and control the ball down, which we'll talk about in the next step. The key with creating that initial first touch is timing. When do we want to meet the ball? What you want to do is meet the ball as your foot starts to come down. You don't want to take that first touch as your foot's still coming up because it's just going to bounce off you and not allow you to soften the ball down. So that takes us to step 3, which is actually controlling the ball and bringing it back down to the ground. So you had your toes curled up in preparation of meeting the ball. You had good contact with the ball as your foot was coming down. Now for step 3, you want to control that ball by cushioning it all the way back to the ground. So what we're trying to do in step 3 is decelerate the ball back to the ground by softly cushioning it. You don't want to just leave your foot in the air and let the ball ricochet off of it because it can go anywhere. Actually follow the path of the ball back down to the ground to decelerate it and control. If you do all 3 of these steps correctly, the ball will be right in front of you and you'll be able to maintain control of it. But let's say there's a situation in a game where the ball's coming towards you and it's better to open up to the space behind you instead of just stopping it in front of you because, let's say, a defender is there. What we're going to do is follow the same steps, but instead now for that third one, instead of just softening the ball straight down, what you're going to do is come down and back while opening up your hips and your shoulders to turn into the space. Turning with the ball out of the air, it's a little bit more difficult and it's going to require a little bit more practice, but it's just like controlling the ball in front of you, except now what you want to do is open up your hips and control that ball backwards, almost behind you. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from this video. Be sure to give it a like, leave it a comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Peace!